Well, for those fans out there from the CW source that couldn't come here, but they hit us up with a bunch of questions, making my job easier. So I'm just going to give these questions, pitch them to you guys, all right? All right, so Alexis and too many people for me to mention want to know love sparks between Clark and Lois. Are we going to start seeing them this season?
They cannot deny that they have feelings for each other.
All right.
But that doesn't mean that those feelings necessarily will be consummated. They're working side by side at the Daily Planet. For the first time, we are going to get an insight into how Lois truly feels about Clark and how Clark really feels about Lois. So this year, I think, is going to feel so fresh in that respect. We've been playing a brother-sister vibe for a long time. This season, the brother and filial stuff starts to lessen, and a little bit of the hint of romance comes around.
Good, good. All right. Chris, Matthias, and Cassandra want to know about other storylines for Clark and Lois.
Well, they're going to have a lot of new storylines because they're going to be working at the Daily Planet together.
Right.
And so they're going to be teamed up in a way that they haven't been in previous seasons. And so and Tom and Erica have a great chemistry with each other. And so and the characters will. And Clark's going to be kind of coming into his own as a reporter, and Lois is going to be obviously always on him.
All right. So are we going to see things like you guys maybe, since they're writing together, like throwing paper at each other and like
write what you know. That's what they tell you, right? Write what you know.
Yeah, that's good. How do you write?
We're not destined to fall in love with each other, unfortunately.
But there is the writing aspect, right?
Yes.
And the whole, what's staying in, what's getting cut, and all that stuff.
Yeah. And you know what? You're going to get to see Clark Kent's first day of work at the Daily Planet. It's going to be a great episode. That's episode 2.
Okay.
I guarantee you, something tells me it doesn't go well.
Okay. All right. You heard it. right here. How about investigations? Liliana and Matilda and Marta want to know if Clark, Lois, and Jimmy are going to form like this little, terrific trio or something like that, or investigating trio.
Well, I think Jimmy's definitely going to be there. He's going to be a photographer and doing that. Starting out, it's not going to be so much of that triumvirate of the three of them. But as we go on,
more of a dynamic duo first.
Yeah, dynamic duo becomes a threesome.
All right. So, that's a great way to put it. How about Molly? She wants to know Clark's dilemma. Is he always going to be able to report the truth? Is he going to have conflicts in not being able to say certain things now that he's fresh on this whole journalism scene?
It's a great question, and it's really true. How are you supposed to be a journalist when you're lying about your whereabouts half the time?
Right.
It's a great dilemma, and it is Superman's dilemma, and it will be Superman and Smallville's dilemma. Absolutely.
And they kind of handled that a little bit in Spider-Man too.
Yeah. Every superhero has got to struggle with that.
Right. And is Chloe back at the Planet? Or is she in journalism some other way?
Chloe's not in journalism now. She's actually doing something that's going to be very important to her. She'll be working in Smallville with people that have been affected by meteors.
Got it.
Metropolis, actually. She's at the ISIS Foundation. She's taking over what Lana was doing last year and is kind of using somewhat of a therapy technique to help meteor-infected people.
Oh, okay. All right. This is a question from all fans, starting off with Mark and a whole bunch of people, but myself as well. Will Clark fly this season?
Well, wasn't there a no tights, no flights rule that was started way back? I don't know. The expiration date of that might have expired.
That's true.
We don't know for sure
What we
yet.
can confirm is there will be no tights.
No tights, no costume. All right. That knocks out that question. So Dean and Becca, no tights, no costume.
And that answers that question.
Exactly. Yeah, that answers Dean and Becca's question. How about him exploring his dual ID, his identity?
That's what this season is all about.
Yeah.
For the first time, he's going out there and he's saving people, and now people are saying, "Hey, there's a guy out there that's saving people," and now Clark has to truly lie about himself, which is a dynamic that we played early on in the series. We kind of have let it go, and now in season 8, he's in Metropolis, in downtown Metropolis. You can only hide so much, and he's going to come to the conclusion, I can't do this just looking like this. I have to be able to cover myself.
Disguise myself. Yeah, he's getting press. Yeah. He's working for the press. You guys you're hitting him from every angle.
Exactly. It's going to be awesome.
Best of luck to 8 seasons. Congratulations. That's amazing.
Thank you very much.
And we look forward to getting up there again and sitting down with all you guys. And you guys got to come out of that writing room too. We're in LA.